We drove a couple hours outside of the city, up into the mountains, to this place I found on the map through some research. Supposed to have some really good coffee here, Indonesia. I see they've got drying out corn as well, and you can see the rice terraces here. There's a very narrow road. One vehicle, we had to back up once and try to wedge ourselves off to the side to let someone come down. Yeah, never seen rice terraces till now. So you can see them back, way up back on the other side there, all the way down. Somebody down there working on them too. Still continuing her walk up through here. Just taking in the beauty. We're continuing our trek up, nice and peaceful, rounding the corner, kind of looking back. It's just very peaceful. There's hardly anybody here. We parked at a house where the road kind of ended, and then paid the people there to let us, I guess, trespass onto their property here. There's supposed to be a coffee shop up here, actually. That's where we're headed. There's actually a temple way up here. We're not gonna really go to that, because it's up even farther, but they grow coffee here, and it's supposed to be really good, so we'd like to try some of it. And as we're starting to notice here, they're also growing papayas. There is another group way out there. We continue on rounding the corner. It almost looks like the best picture spot might be up here where Antoine's at, looking back down through the valley there. Also there's rice terraces. So peaceful. To the top there is this coffee shop here with local coffee, Arabica beans, Robusta beans. We got some with this great view. Naomi has a, what, vanilla latte? Vanilla latte, Lisa caramel macchiato. I have the Arabica, Antoine the Robusta, a Robusta if you want a Robusta. And looking back down at where we came from. Down here, really kind of in the rice terrace now. We can go down farther, but Lise is kind of getting scared because it's getting late. The sun's going to be setting, but we are on this level here. You can kind of see how the rice grows down in here. And we asked some kids, thanks to Google Translate, we asked them and then he spoke back into it. There's some animals, I don't see them here. We can only see them from a distance. They're big. We're like, what are they? Well, they're water buffalo that walk around these terraces. Do I see any out there? I don't see any from right here. We're heading back down to where we parked at now. Hello. Hello. The little kids know how to say hello. There's just enough tourists here where they learn that word. The house is here. Kids play barefoot. Is this a cloud? Oh, they're burning something in the back of their house there. Flowers. Flowers. Picture time.
Okay, I want one.
I'll pick up around the corner here. I can't.
I thought you were looking at me.
I can't see. Okay, we just got back in the coffee, or back from the coffee and rice field area, back into our vehicle. Antoine helped back out, guiding me. Luckily, a lot of the local women who were having some, I don't know if it's a prayer service or some type of a service, were blocking the road, but they were really nice and got out of the way. Todos muy lindos, you know? On the way up right here, a van was coming down, another one broke down, they were towing it, and we had to go backwards down around the corner here so they could get by us. We were off in that area straight ahead there.
Ya subimos. Ya está frío. Pero está fresco.
Yeah, this is where we went up all the way till it was almost a dead end. We were able to get some answers to Google. We're using Google Translate. We're able to ask some questions like, who do we pay for the parking, things like that. And they were able to understand. They're kind of pointing where. We still didn't know, but they went and showed us this. There's actually a donation box on the side of the building. Am I okay on your side there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's some water buffalo right over there.
Oh, tómale foto.
These water buffalo, I don't know. I'm not sure the whole thing with them yet. Do they use them to help get the rice out? Or they have something to do with the rice, because they have them all over here in these rice terraces. I have to look it up later. I'm not informed on the Indonesian rice terrace water buffalo situation yet, but I will be. It's very pretty. There was a guide up here who had a family of 4 from the Netherlands, and while they were drinking their coffee and stuff, he asked like, man, you drove up here? And then he asked if Elise he wasn't quite sure, but he's like, are you Indonesian? And she's like, no, I'm from Mexico. He's like, oh, you look like you maybe could be from here. So then he was even more surprised that we drove up there, because none of us are from here.